Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Really get something special. Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home of the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Dump off, caught by the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. A premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. And I'm just curious to see a big game like this. You ease your way in, or do you take a couple?
It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble. Make first down yardage.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. The Pirates come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the single back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Catch is made down the middle. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. It's positive yards.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Pirates line it up with 1st and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Pirates.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stopped right at the line in the first play. Nothing there. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Grab down the middle. It's Terrell. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of...
He's in the clear. The 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, UNLV.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the handoff. As the first down is still going. He's found some room at the 45. Here he goes. Inside the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, East Carolina.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that...
And looking for a big play here. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. It's a wide receiver screen, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the 1st quarter, and the run game has dominated. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking to chuck it again. Catch made by the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big 1st down. Now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Touchdown, Pirates, as they put 6 more on the board. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. UNLV offense back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab by the receiver. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. No huddle here for the offense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
QB keeper all the way. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire the voters all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He'll hand it off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll run the option. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And he takes it around the 20. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Solid run. They'll bring it back to the 28-yard line.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, I'm going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Grab behind the line, it's Proctor. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a great job here by the offensive coordinator on this screen pass, realizing that it might be available. This defense is all about pressuring the quarterback. And that's a perfect time to run the screen, using that pressure against the defense. It worked out well. Pick up the first down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And he's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now it's 2nd down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He'll throw it now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He escapes the pocket. So contact on the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Kennedy. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Knocks that one right down the middle. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Pirates will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The sure hands. It's Proctor. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaks free. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. They're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. On the run here. Lets it go. The ball is caught. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the single back takes the handoff.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. They'll try the ground game here. Tackle tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The back's got it on the pitch. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. 3rd down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this 4th down play.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. There's the handoff. Makes an open space. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe
trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Pirates will try to keep this drive moving. Now they call a run. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. He's going to take off. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Boy, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Terrell. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Nice grab. It's Mendoza. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. They try to sneak it for the first. Oh, he did not make it. A big fourth down stop, a chance to claim the lead here, but it's a turnover on downs. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Pressure, and down he goes.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, it's a double pass. Pressure is coming. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, you got third down. The offense has the advantage here on third down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
You made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Important third down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's going to put it down and run. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The offense going with the hurry up.
This is a deflating play for this defense on third and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback. And he uses his legs to pick it up.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Well, I understand the play call here as an offensive coordinator, trailing by a couple of scores. You need a quick strike. Quarterback that time forces it in there, and give credit to the secondary for coming up with that interception.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A shotgun running play call. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
He escapes the pocket. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. The Pirates will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
He decides to keep it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They'll try the option play here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Has a path to the end zone. Defense able to deny the touchdown. He's brought down at the 1.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. The sure hands. It's Kennedy. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 20. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The Pirates hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Direct snap. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention. We expected a tough battle right down to the final minute, but this was a blowout as number 1 just gets humbled.
I'm just in complete shock. You know, anytime you see 2 top 5 teams, you'd always expect to see a competitive game. But this number 1 ranked team, I don't think they were mentally prepared, plain and simple. When you're facing a top 5 opponent with a bad mindset, things like this are going to happen.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another